Since you have such an understanding of rural Colorado and water, what are your thoughts about the water issue connected to fracking?
You know, as you might detect, I'm not much for trust fund liberals. I don't think, you know, when you're rich and want to deny other people opportunity, that speaks a lot for you, but that's my own bias. You go for it. Drinking water that comes from a well is at 100 feet or 200 feet or 300 feet, or I suppose it can be deeper than that, but not many of them. The drilling they're talking about takes place at 10,000 feet. I mean, they haven't got any instances where you've polluted the drinking water with what goes on. The regulations on drilling are so tight, you would be astounded. Let me give you an example of one that the states require. If you drill a well, get down 10,000 feet and water comes back up, they require you to treat that water rather than let it run off, even though it's from the ground. The treatment requirements are so stringent that many of the oil companies found it was better to distill the water into pure distilled water. Once they did that, they then denied them the permits for letting the distilled water run in the stream because it didn't have the same mineral content that the rainfall water this goes through. This is not a serious issue. This is a way for a bureaucrat to stop oil drilling. This is rich people who want to deny people who need a job a chance to earn a living. We import oil. It's vital. We've got millions of people unemployed. And to say this has anything to do with the environment is ludicrous. I mean, it's almost as silly as this global warming nonsense. Let me give you a quick number there, if I could, because I think they're analogous. Because they make witchcraft look scientific. The portion of our atmosphere that is carbon dioxide, that is man-made, is 7/100ths of 1% of the atmosphere. It's not even 1%. It's 7/100ths of 1%. And that's not the portion made in America. Made in America is only 22% of that. And the part they're talking about cutting down at cost of trillions is only a small fraction of that. I mean, this is witchcraft that they're saying. It's the same nonsense with regard to drilling. You have more controls on drilling in oil development, I think, than almost any industry in the world. So I mean, I think it's nice to have the debate at Denver Post. I think that'll be helpful for them if they listen to both sides. But this is not a serious issue.